Hey guys, it's Bob Fernger back with another 8-minute call. Hopefully, these calls are helping you be more successful in whatever endeavor, that sounds pretty cool, whatever endeavor that you are pursuing with your life. And I'm excited to get back into these 8-minute calls and share more with you. Gained a lot more experience. I kind of put it on pause for a few years. It's been brought back a couple times in different ways, but now I'm just doing it generally speaking. I did it industry specific and had a lot of success with that. So today I want to talk to you about attitude. Your attitude determines so much of how your life goes. You know those Debbie Downers and negative Nancys and the new term Karens? Who really wants to be around those people? Now, those are extreme negative attitudes. But so many people, I've heard that like 80% of people are pessimistic, take a negative approach to things. I watch a podcast called First Million. Great podcast for those of you trying to take your life to higher levels financially. And they were talking about the vast majority of people who are successful are optimistic. They have a positive view about, maybe it's just their industry or whatever it may be, but successful financially takes some optimism. You got to have hope for a better future. These are all attitude issues, attitude about how you feel in general. I know negative people who have bad attitudes who are highly blessed, have so many advantages, so many things going in their direction, yet they're not really people you want to be around. Those yeah, but people? You're talking to somebody about something. Maybe you have a new opportunity in your life and you're sharing it with them and you're excited and they steal your joy. They steal your joy by saying, yeah, but. When I hear yeah, but, that almost automatically, I don't even want to be around that person. Because what does yeah, but do? If you think about it, yeah, I know you're pursuing your dreams and this looks really good. But yeah, but, my uncle did one of those things and, it didn't work out for him. Of course, he's been a loser in everything else he did. But now you're talking about it. So, yeah, but, or anything that steals your joy. And you guys know this. There's people that you'll get on the elevator with and it naturally goes up. And then there's a lot more people you get on the elevator with and it naturally goes down. Yeah, but there's so many people like that, that it just sucks your energy. So I want to encourage you. There's a book called The Energy Bus. John Gordon is the author. That's a great place to start. If you're not acquiring more friends or more followers, people who are attracted to who you are and your message, if it's kind of declining, if people are avoiding you, well, you could be a yeah, but person. You could be a person who doesn't even realize that your attitude is keeping you from having a successful life, a successful marriage, a successful business, successfully raising your children because you're mine. Now think about that. You're letting your emotions and your mind, maybe because of your past, maybe because bad things happen. That's why I talked to you about forgiveness. That's why I talked to you about gratitude already. That's why I've talked to you about giving already. All of those affect your attitude. Attitude is a door opener. When you walk into a room and their energy picks up, good things are going to happen for you. You walk into a room and you're being avoided, I can tell you that doors are not being open for you. People might smile at you because you know some people and you're connected and all that stuff, but they're looking for the way out, hanging around with someone like you. And I'm not saying it's you, but people like that. So the other side of this is not only checking in every day and being grateful and giving and being and intentionally going out into the world to be positive and intentionally planning on encouraging others. Encouraging others is such a wonderful way to improve your attitude. But it's also, maybe you already got all that stuff working for you. It's staying away, eliminating, meaning you're not going to date them anymore. And I'm not talking about relationship-wise, I'm just being silly. But you're going to eliminate those type of people. Because if people are sucking your energy, what do you have to give to other people? What do you have to give to your job and your marriage and your children? If you're allowing others, now there's enough negative things in the world. The world is lots of negative things. But it's those who choose to say, yeah, I can see that, but here's how I'm going to handle it. Here's what I'm going to do. Maybe I don't like my boss, but right now I'm getting paid. I have certain benefits. Maybe you work in an office, so you're air conditioned, and to be negative about your boss, negative about your coworkers, look, you're not a tree. You can move, you can get out of there. But to pull others down because of negativity, guys, it's only hurting you. Check yourself at the door every single day. Decide to be positive. Decide to encourage others. No matter what the situation is, rise above it. That's how winners act. Be a winner. God bless. Have a great day. Check that attitude.